Well, we got Libra in the building. What's good, Libra? What's poppin'? Namaste and sapase to my Libra. This is Pray Without Ceasing. This is the Pray Without Ceasing reading for my Libra. It doesn't matter where Libra falls at in your birth or your natal chart. You could be a Libra. You could have a Mars in Libra. You could have a Jupiter, Mercury in Libra. Some of you could have a North or a South Node placement in Libra, Chiron in Libra. You could have a Black Moon or a Lilith in Libra. All right. Any placement of the seventh house, obviously the Moon, the Sun, rising or ascending could be relative. Libra placements. To my cross watchers, this could be for anyone that could be cross watching for Libra. You could be dealing with one, dating one, family member, co-worker, etc. This is general, right? So the entire reading, Libras, could be backwards, it could be flipped around, upside down, vice versa. Do not force it. However, seventh house, as a disclaimer, I do use profanity, I do curse on this channel. So if that is something that offends you, you are definitely not going to watch me. I am an occult priestess into divination, spell work, voodoo. Okay, also Santeria, Palamanyambe, and Obeya. So again, if that's something that bothers you, you're not going to want to watch me. So you are encouraged, however, to like, share, subscribe to the family, La Familia, thumbs up the video, support the brand. And if it doesn't resonate with you, obviously discard the reading. All right, so we're going to get right into it without further ado. I do ask that you take what resonates as per my model. Take what resonates, seventh house, kings, queens, emperors, and empresses. Leave the rest. If the shit doesn't apply, let the shit fly, Libra, because it is not your reading. All right. Libra, before I actually started you guys' reading, I did meditate, pray, sage the space. So I did cleanse the space prior to turning on the camera, just to kind of have more time to chop it up. All right, this is the Pray Without Ceasing for my Libra placements. All right, overall energy, Libra. Overall energy for this reading, we have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could mean something to you. Could be placements in your birth chart. Doesn't have to be, right? Nine of Wands coming out as your overall energy tells me that you have been through some shit. You have been through some trials, tribulations. For some of you, you could have felt like you were under spiritual attack. This could represent obstacles, setbacks, and challenges, all right? Blockages. The Nine of Wands, however, the number 9 in numerology represents the end, all right? So you are at the end of something that was very difficult. This could be a job, a relationship, family. It could be health-wise. It could be money. But you are at the end of a cycle that was very difficult, all right? This is somebody, you are someone, Libra, female or male. You are someone that will not quit. You have no quitting sense. You're not going to give up. You're not going to throw in the towel. You're not going to surrender. You are going to continue to defend. You're going to stand your ground. You are going to be that wounded warrior. Yes, you have been through many battles, but you are still holding that wand. You're still holding on to hope. You're still persevering, because I see the Nine of Wands as someone who perseveres through all of the bullshit. You know what I mean? But you are at the end of the cycle. The reason I know that, Libra, is because what card fell out while I was shuffling is a major arcana, which is a death card. This is a major arcana for a Scorpio, all right? So a Scorpio could be significant, all right? Scorpio energy. There has been a transformation. There has been a change. There has been an ending. At the end of the day, something is over. Something has reached its expiration date. The death card doesn't usually mean someone has died, Libra, all right? If that has been the case, that someone has transitioned, you have my deepest sympathy, all right? But this talks about something being over. Like I said in the beginning, you can't make this shit up. There is an end to your trials and your tribulations. There's an end to spiritual warfare, if I could talk. Some of you, this is spiritual. Some of you, this is financial. Again, family dynamics. It could be health-wise and also a relationship or a job even. But you're at the end of a cycle because there's going to be a brand new beginning. There is definitely, you can't make this shit up. Brand new beginning. Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. New opportunities. This could be about a relationship. For some of you, a relationship could be over. There could have been a divorce, a breakup. But the Ace of Cups tell me there is going to be a brand new beginning in love and opportunity, creative endeavors. It could also tell me that someone could have been pregnant or was pregnant, is pregnant, past or current. Someone could be getting a lot of emotional support from your tribe, your support system, your family, your friends. You know what I mean? Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning, all right? Brand new options, brand new opportunities, because there definitely was some type of heartbreak. Three of Swords. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. Libra, this is your energy, all right? So some of you, and the roles could be reversed. As I said in the beginning, the entire reading could be backwards. There was some type of breakup, separation. Definitely could have been a third party. It doesn't have to be, but there could have been a love triangle. Someone could have betrayed you, was disloyal, or left you somewhat heartbroken. That's why there was an ending. Again, someone could have broken up, divorced, separated. Yeah. In the reverse, however, we got the Five of Pentacles, which I absolutely love to see that in the reverse for my Libras, because typically with the Five of Pentacles, which I look at the number 5 as a past energy, right? My perspective. This is how the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles looks when it's in the upright position. Because it came up in the reverse, some of you that were left out in the cold, some of you that were going through financial hardships, some of you that were dealing with illness and sickness, that has turned around. There's been a reversal in your luck. So for those of you that was in this Five of Pentacles energy, you could have been having issues with money, health. Someone could have been displaced, homeless, and needing of some type of financial assistance. And typically in a third-party situation or a breakup case, the Five of Pentacles represents that feeling left out in the cold, a feeling of being the last one to know. You know what I'm saying? Something going on and everybody knows but you, Libra, okay? Definitely not a good energy, but you guys have put an end to it because your own energy, you can't make this shit up. Thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation. Libra, this is your major arcana. This is definitely a pray without ceasing reading. Revelations, what's being revealed, Libra, there's going to be justice. There's going to be balance. No matter what the situation you've gone through, your own major arcana has come through in the reading. You cannot make this shit up. Some of you could be in the justice system. You could work in the justice department, the legal department. Someone here could be a judge. Someone could be in a position of authority. But there is definitely going to be balance restored. All things fair and balance, all right? Definitely, I'm glad to see this major arcana, which is you guys' card coming out. I'm very excited, Libra, to see that. For some of you, there could have been some type of court situation because the Justice card can refer to maybe an impending court case, some type of litigation where the outcome is going to be fair and balanced for you. New opportunities coming in. Can't make it up. I'm telling you, cannot make this shit up if I wanted to. 8 of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There is things coming in for you, Libra, that you can't even, it's going to make you extremely happy. It's going to make you extremely full of joy. 8 of Wands could talk about passionate communications from abroad. This is a card that does speak to travel. Some of you could be in a long-distance relationship or a situation. You could travel for work or pleasure. But things are happening for you. There's going to be a lot of great opportunities, great news, and things coming toward you. Again, you got the Ace of Cups, which you know, piggybacks that 8 of Wands energy. That things are going to come in very quickly for you. Okay, just as quickly as things may have fell apart for you, Libra, just as quickly as things are coming together, all right? Let's see what else is coming out for Libra. Some of you have left a toxic work environment. Some of you Libras have left a toxic work environment, also a toxic relationship, where there could have been somebody trying to win at all costs. But I feel like now, Libras, you are doing what is in the best interest of you. Some of you are doing what I call healthy selfishness, all right? Because Libra is an air sign, and typically Libras, you are ones to care for other people. You always try to be fair and balanced, but there are times when that scale gets tipped in the opposite direction and things start to go awry, all right? Celebrations coming towards you, spending time with your friends. 3 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a lot of water energy. We also got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Strong Scorpio energy, strong your energy, which is Libra. No Earth. So far, no Earth energy, but that doesn't mean a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus can't be significant. But this is celebratory energy. This is celebrating. This is spending time with friends. This is enjoying life. This is, some of you is about being single. Yeah, in the reverse, we got the 2 of Cups. So some of you may have walked away from a soulmate, twin flame, a marriage, a partnership, long term, and you could be newly single with the 2 of Cups coming up in the reverse. Coming out of that, yeah, followed by the Hermit in the reverse. 2 of Cups and Hermit. A lot of you, after doing a lot of introspection, after going through what we call the dark night of the soul, you are coming out that isolation period. This is the Hermit, major arcana for Virgo, okay? And this is how the Hermit looks upright. It came up in the reverse, so a lot of you that were spending time alone, you were in solitude, you were, you know, kind of introverted, a real introverted energy, all right? You weren't socializing, you were detaching, and now with the Hermit coming out in reverse, it's like you are living out loud. Again, 3 of Cups coincides with that. You're coming out of your shell, you're spending time, you're socializing, you're networking, you're meeting new people, having a good time, walking away from conflict, competition, walking away from a toxic environment, person, place, or situation, all right? 5 of Wands talks about discord and disharmony and everybody fighting, arguing, bickering. Like I said, this could be court related, all right? Specifically if there's like a child custody case involved, alimony involved, somebody divorced because of infidelity, whatever the case is. But you guys are definitely moving forward. Libra, part 1, 2 of your Pray Without Ceasing reading. Good luck to you guys. Things are going to turn around. Things are definitely coming through fair and balance for you, because remember, the Justice card also talks to what goes up must come down. It's all about karma. Peace.